Alright, that's enough. What up, guys? Fruit Punch Saber here. Let's go ahead and get some more White Album out the way. Hey, look, Yuki! You saw that? Had a Yuki trophy. I wish I never saw that. Oh my god, I can't forget. Yuki, why? What did I do wrong? Yuki. I really want to expand this actually a little bit. There you go. What up, guys? Fruit Punch CB here. Playing with White Album. Memories of the Falling Snow. Did we beat the game? No? Okay. I thought we did. I think it was for the other one. Which one's which? I made so many save files. I think it's this one. Sorry, winter break started yesterday. And I'm supposed to tutor Mana today. Alright, if Yuki doesn't ignore me. Oh, fuck. Nah, we can't. Last time I talked to her, it all went downhill. What's today? The 26th? Let's see, what am I allowed to do? Dude, we should just stay home. No, no Mana. Yuki. She's very sensitive. She doesn't like me talking to other girls. So I guess I'll talk to a guy that's dressed up like a girl, I guess. But he doesn't dress up like a girl. He just looks like a girl.
Yeah.
It's Akira. Are you here as a customer or? Okay. It's like a baby. Oh, Akira bought another book, I see. It seems like you're always buying more, Akira. I feel like he had his face buried in a book since the first time I met him. I never got the impression that he was particularly gifted. His grades speak for themselves, but I don't see him as an angsty bookworm either. He's kind of an anomaly. How much money did you spend on books? That's true though. People that read books doesn't mean they're smarter. They could be reading like fiction books. Like he's reading detective novels. So I don't know how hard that is to read. I mean, I read Danganronpa. Read. It's a visual novel. Alright, maybe we can't make a comparison. What's wrong with that? If I want to read something, I can borrow it from the library. Not like that ever really happens, if I'm being honest. Let's see if I push it in more. Just who are you? That's just who you are. I'm more of an Ango's Law kind of guy anyway. I was being sarcastic. And don't look so serious while I was saying it. I told you already, I was joking. What he was talking about? So my next big plan is January 2nd. Don't go out with any girls. Don't trigger any events. All about Yuki. Might as well just skip, man. There's no. Oh, can we at least still? Is this still allowed? Do you hate me, Yuki? Oh, Yuki. Oh no, this route is different. That's right, the other route. This one. Well, I get in a car with Yayoi. That's when Yuki and I. Oh, I don't remember. But this route we're okay, right? She still loves me. Yuki. Can I talk about this? Is this allowed? I don't know what's allowed, what's not allowed anymore. Fuck you. I'm talking about it. What do you do when something bad happens on the job? Hearing my question, Yuki immediately pierced into my face quizzically. No, nothing happened to me, but hold on, my Android phone's being dumb. I can't believe it. People. Whoa, to be fair, both phones sucks. Apple sucks and Android. I have both. Both of them are trash. They both drive me crazy. But Android drive me crazy even more. It's because of all the third-party bullcrap. The battery issues. And I'm not talking about like the battery drain a lot. Like in one of the new Android features, it's like battery saving mode, and it's like on by default. It's hard to turn off. I don't even know how to turn it off, and all my notifications are super delayed. Alarm clock ain't waking me up. I'm like, sorry, Android. I use anime characters to wake me up. I bought Nino for the Android. That was cool, but she couldn't really wake me up because the stupid battery saving, and then the notification gets delayed because of that crap. Her gaze is so intense that I found myself stumbling pathetically over my words. Yeah, I'm sure. She still seems concerned. I promise everything's okay. I'm all the way at the bottom of the totem pole, so I don't have enough responsibilities to have problems. As a golfer, yeah. I had to look at Yuki's outfit. Sorry. It's just she has a zipper right here. I'm thinking, why do you have a zipper there? She repeats her words as if, oh, I guess to fit your head. Yeah, that makes sense. You got a big head. She repeats her words as if talking to herself. She smiles at me in response. I know she really means what she says. She always seen more in me than I ever have. And her opinion is strong enough that Rina and Eiji can easily tell how she feels. As a man, of course, I'm both happy and honored that she sees me like that, and yet it's all thanks to how amazing you are, Yuki. Huh? Her eyes go wide in surprise. The way she reacts so innocently and openly has changed at all in the time we've known each other. I was the one who tried to ask her a question to begin with. She just definitely turned my concern back around at me. How are you doing, Yuki? So I give the original question another try. Watashi? You have to have some worries at work, don't you? Now that I reframed it 3 times, she finally seems to understand what I'm asking. She thinks for a moment before speaking timidly. Haruya? There we go, it's better. The fact that the first problem she mentioned have nothing to do with the interpersonal relationship is very like her. So what do you do when you're feeling down? Ice cream. I do that too. Maybe my surprise at the answer shows on my face because she giggles a little bashfully. The way she downplays her own achievements and abilities is exactly the Yuki I know well. It's okay to take it easy now and then. I'm happy to spend time with you whenever you want. Seeing her so open and honest with her feelings fills me with a slew of convoluted emotions. Yuki's on the path to success, rapidly climbing up from new kid on the block to everyone's sweetheart. And the stress and hardship she'll deal with along the way will be worse than anything I could ever imagine. Yet, despite all that, it's hard for me to imagine Yuki complaining or whining about it. Whatever difficulty she faces, she'll likely chalk up to her own weakness. She'll shoulder the burden herself while chasing her dream. She might actually be stronger than I ever imagined, to the point where she doesn't really need me at all. She looks me dead in the eye, as if she somehow knows exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
もしもね、私がお仕事のことで悩んでどうしようもなくなった時は必ずトウヤくんに相談するから。
See, like, man, I like Yuki, but it's like, man, the other routes is so messed up. Why did the author do this? Why do we have a girlfriend already? And why she has to be perfect, right? Like, he could have made Yuki into, like, I don't know, like a bitch or something, right? Like someone hateful. Like, I want to get away from her, but you don't want to get away from her, right? Look at her, man. She's so nice. And then you get seducted to other girls, and then when you leave Yuki, you're the asshole. What the heck, Arthur? What he's trying to send a message to? Why did he do this? Why does he want me to feel like an asshole for leaving Yuki? Why? Okay. With that said, I pat her head gently. I know that no matter how hard things might get for her, the last thing she wants to do is dump anything on me. Dang, they use the word dump right after I talk about cheating. So in the future, if there's a situation where I'm the only person she can rely on, I have to do whatever I can to support her. I'm well aware of this fact, although a part of me can't help but hope the time will never come. It's a little bit selfish of him to think that way. You want to skip the rest of the days? I don't know why you want to talk to the other girls, to be honest. Like, I don't see any point. Man, I don't want to talk to Yayoi. It's messed up, bruh. Last time I talked to Yayoi, man, fuck this shit. I'm not talking to her anymore, man. Man, there has to be some kind of relationship with Yuki and Mana, right? Didn't Mana say she had a... What the fuck is snowing? Hey, Mana. Wait, is it Mana or Mana? I don't even know what. Why did I say Mana? Whatever. I'm not smart. Oh, that's a sensitive topic. I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna talk about my other job. I've been working off and on at a TV studio lately. How does she know? Or something. She's pretty sharp. How does she know? Something like that? She's too sharp. She didn't have to bring up the getting bossed around part. Maybe. Well, I have met several. Figure what? Damn, she's too sharp. He is a groupie. He's Yuki #1 fan. Oh, you meant like that? Nah, I definitely don't do that. I've done far more than simply pass them in the hall. She knows about Yuki. What the hell? I'm definitely not going to. Not like I was planning on name dropping them anyway. I only brought it up because I thought it would be something Mana might enjoy hearing about. Nothing. Let's drop it. She's mad. There you go. much better. I feel like my head shrank. Weird. Damn, dude. Oh my god. I'm so curious. We can't. Wait a minute. What's today? Fuck, we can't. I don't want to risk cheating on Yuki. Fucking A. Let's just look at it. Can we look at it at least? Let's skim through it and then load back. This is where we hit. Oh, it's a Kira. I mean, if we're hanging out with Kira, does Yuki have a problem with that? Oh, we did this already. Alright, I remember this. We did this like 5 times already. Alright. Let's see. Let's talk to Haruka. It's been a while since I talked to her. She's just really hard to talk to though. She's pretty cute. Let's see. Well, I guess I really talked to her a lot already. Does nothing interesting tend to happen in your life, Haruka? It's just you always seem so bored with everything. So I was curious if it's just that nothing interesting ever happened to you. What? Akira had puppies? I didn't know that. So Akira's a dog now. And a girl, I guess. Hang on. She looks puzzled for a moment. Now she's being Pacific. It's because this main character is an asshole. That makes more sense. That sure was a sentence. Her phrasing could really use some work sometimes. It's kind of weird. Yep, I guess Akira's a dog now after all. Hudson. I'm not sure which of you is weirder. Hudson's not a bad name for a dog. Man. Oh. Oh god, yayoi. Bruh. I can't believe she did that. Why would Yayoi do this to me, man? What the hell, Yayoi? What the fuck did I do to her? Why she gotta ruin my love life? Oh man, I'm not intelligent enough for anything. Alright. Do you go back home to visit your parents sometimes? To be fair, her parents' home is practically around the corner from her current apartment. It's great that they're so understanding. Dang, why you gotta bring it on me? God forbid. It's not that I'm all that hyped to be living on my own. My parents are only a station away anyway. But while Yuki's living on her own to be close to work, my dad basically kicked me out of the house. In the beginning, they just needed me out of the way while they added an extension to the house. But at some point, all talk of this house extension was replaced with providing me with some kind of come-of-age spiritual journey. I'm not sure that's the word I use. Considering he abandoned his son after the neighborhood monk inflated his ego by calling him a strict father, I don't think he's all that amazing. I guess. On one hand, it means I can go to work and hang out without worrying about a curfew. And it means I can easily see Yuki like this. Maybe someday. Honestly, I have no intention of ever going back. You should stop by your parents' place to reassure them you're doing okay. Dang picky promise. Just seeing that smile of hers will quickly put them at ease. I'm sure of it. The 31st. Like I said, nothing's important going to happen till the second. Why can't I hang out with my girlfriend on New Year's? What do you want to do for New Year's Eve? Fuck it. I'm so curious. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like her, man. I kind of do. Right. Her route seems very interesting. Very interesting. Why would she do that to Toya? You think she would really sacrifice her body for the sake of Yuki? Maybe. I don't know, man. It's so odd. Wonder why she made that proposal. She could have just threatened him, right? There's other ways she could have done it. She could have threatened him to stay away from Yuki. She could have, like, I don't know if this shit exists in Japan. Like fucking file a whatchamacallit? I forgot what's it called. Whatever. My entertainment is off the roof. Dude, I am so dumb on everything else. I want to talk about this. Are you into dressing up, Yayoi? Oh yeah? I figured. I think a more mature, sophisticated style would look good on you though. Why not? You can wear it on your days off. Though I'm not actually sure she has days off. Dang, she deflected me. The only show on television. Oh, I like saying it in Japanese. Telebi is funny. The only shows on Telebi are mediocre celebrities and excessively drawn out but equally mediocre historical dramas. The stuff they show on TV at the end of the year is pretty awful. After having worked at a station part-time, I can't blame the staff for putting on schlock. But no amount of sympathy I feel for the plight can change the fact that these shows stink. I don't want to just stay cooped up in my room being bored all winter. Unsure what to do, I finally switched the TV off. Noise from the street outside echoes loudly in the sudden silence that fills my room. Speaking of which, Yuki got work today too. Being in an especially fragile state of mind, my thoughts quickly turn to things best left alone. What should I do? I give up. Even if I go outside, I'll just be surrounded by other people wandering aimlessly with nothing to do. Not exactly my idea of a great time. I slump back down into my bed again. That's right. I could always just go back to sleep since I'm here already. The new year will come, whether I'm awake or asleep. The sun will rise to greet the new day. May as well sleep. And then Yuki comes. Yeah. We've seen this from our first playthrough, bro. Coming. So if I break up with Yuki, does she not visit me on New Year's Eve anymore? Not expecting any visitors for the foreseeable future, I decide to take a nap. But as soon as I close my eyes, someone shows up. It's like some law of nature. I slowly force myself out of bed. Oh? I'm surprised by who I see when I open the door. Yuki smiles up at me. But what is she doing here? Oh. Nothing? Just what are you doing here? Oh right, I guess we did. Why'd she whisper? You really kept your promise, Yuki. Slowly, she nods. To be fair, it wasn't really a promise. At the very least, I didn't think she actually remembered or go through with it. And yet, here she is. Yuki. Thanks. Just as she says that. Oh god. I'm fucking
渋
scared.
滞に巻き込まれてしまいまして。
弥生さんのせいじゃないよ。仕方ないよ、今夜は。
近道をしようとしたのですが、逆に混んでおりまして。
It's fine. Why don't you guys come inside? You can warm up for now. Yoi seems ready to dive into a detailed summary of their afternoon despite the frigid cold. I hurriedly swing the front door wide open.
恐れ入ります。
お邪魔します。
It's kind of crowded in here with 3 people. I can't help but feel that the 2 of them are stuck sitting on the floor.
そんなことないよ。ね、弥生さん。
はい、決してよく整頓された清潔なお住まいですね。
A comment like that has an extra impact coming from her.
でもね、東也くん、弥生さんの家ってすごいんだよ。お屋敷みたいなの。
Wow. I looked at Yoi in a new light. She's 24, right? Oh, that's right, the cake. The Christmas cake. What was it called? 25? Fuck, that's so fucked up. I always remember the Christmas cake. I'm like, that's pretty impressive. She got a mansion at 24. Then I remember why they made her 24. Christmas cake. Damn, Japan's messed up sometimes. I shouldn't say sometimes, a lot of times. But it's okay. America's messed up a lot of times too. Given her almost mysterious elegance, it kind of makes sense that she lived in a place like that.
私もロケの前の日とか時々泊めてもらったりするの。
Is that so? Oh, thanks for taking care of her, Yayoi. Not like I'm Yuki parent or anything, but I found myself bowing you thanks regardless. Honestly, the way things are going right now, Yayoi is more like Yuki parent than I am. So I guess in this, see, this one thing I don't like about this, the way they made this visual novel. The reason why I like the more straightforward visual novel, specifically for story, is because now cutscenes are like mixed in, right? Because there'll be like some scenes where the main character hates Yayoi, and then there's some scenes where it's like, it's okay. He likes her, or he feels neutral about her, things like that. So it's like you get like 2 different characters sometimes. It gets weird. And then there's another scene too in my first playthrough where we did the what's her name? Not Haruka. I gotta think about my favorite character. Misaki. There you go. Misaki. My favorite character from another series. Her name is Misaki too. Actually multiple characters named Misaki from multiple series that I like. This Misaki is good too though. Yeah, when you went to see Misaki play for the college festival, and then the next day you talk to her, we act like we never saw her play. It's so freaking stupid. I'm like, what? Alright, let's keep going. Honestly, the way things are going right now, Yayoi is more like Yuki parent than I am.
お風呂だって2人で入っても全然広いんだよ。
She didn't have to tell me that. Wait, you take baths together?
時々。
She answered casually. My mind immediately conjures up an image and I look away blushing.
何赤くなってるの、東也くん。
What are you talking about? I'm not blushing. I answered hurriedly while sneaking a peek at Yayoi. Oh, she no. Oh, is she embarrassed? Oh, right. Did you want to go visit a shrine for New Year's? I tried to hide my embarrassment with over-the-top cheerfulness.
そうだね。そのために東也くんのとこ来たんだもんね。忘れるところだった。
Oh my god. All this talk about baths must have made her forget all about it, I guess.
申し訳ございませんが、ユキさん、今日の人出の多さはご覧になったでしょ。あまり外出していただきたくはないのですけれど。
And he always says matter-of-factly, just as Yuki was about to get up.
でも。
Yayoi doesn't say anything else, just turning to look at me with a serious expression on her face. I feel kind of bad for Yuki, but Yoya has a point. I'm terrified just imagining what might happen if I took Yuki to the crowded shrine and someone happened to recognize her. It's sad, but I guess Yuki would just have to deal with not going this year.
ですから今夜は藤井さんのお部屋で
Oh, why would she suggest this? Man, see, that's why I'm saying conflicting scenes. At one scene, she's like, get away from her. Don't ever get near my Yuki. And then this scene, like, you know what? Let's spend the night together. I'm like, with Yuki, right? Yuki and me, Fuji. Just as I was about to agree with her, Yayoi brings her face close to Yuki's, speaking softly like she would to a young child. And then,
わかりました、弥生さん。
Yuki simply nods in response. Dude, she's so innocent, right? I expected from her manager. Found myself watching on and on when suddenly,
トウヤくん、
huh? What?
ごめんね。困らせてばっかりで。
She lowers her head in embarrassment. It's fine. No bothers at all. I should be the one apologizing. Not being able to do anything for her leads made me feeling pretty crappy. And yet, instead of looking disappointed, she's trying to act like her usual cheerful self. It wins me over, and before I know it, we're chit-chatting about everyday stuff like normal.
ユキさん
Yayoi suddenly calls Yuki's name. She turns to look at her manager, who points to a watch.
あ、そっか。トウヤくん、
Yeah?
明けましておめでとう。
Oh, it's Happy New Year. She bows her head, grinning mischievously. Alright, it's midnight.
弥生さんもおめでとうございます。
Yayoi bows her head slightly as well, smiling gently.
ねえ、トウヤくん、
Yuki suddenly gets up. Huh?
窓を開けていい？
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of cold outside.
いいの。
No. With that, she opens the door and steps outside. The balcony doesn't really offer much of a view.
私もよろしいですか
Sure, be my guest. I nod, and she quietly gets to her feet before vanishing behind the curtain, hanging in front of the door. It's one thing for Yuki to go, but Yayoi too? I hear Yayoi say something from outside, followed by Yuki's laughter. I kind of feel like I'm being left out of something. Oh well, I should probably join them. I fucking love this song. Goated song. She's so petite. Oh, you can't see that ass. I'm covering up. Good. I guess I'll show it to you then. Oh. You can see it minimized. Oh, you can see my wallpaper. Oh my god. I just realized that. I just realized you can see my wallpaper. Yeah, I like Kikaru. Got a problem with that? The cool night air immediately hits me, almost like a knife slicing through my exposed skin.
あ、トウヤくんも来た。
Despite being hunched over to the code, Yuki smiles happily at me as she greets me. As we stand there on my tiny balcony, a white breath hangs in the air briefly before vanishing, like some kind of magic act. I brush the railing lightly, the sharp freezing bite from the metal feeling so much like winter.
心地いいですね
Man, Yayoi is such a cool character. We gotta know her lore later. Yayoi says, seemingly impervious to code, as she looks up at the sky. I follow her lead and looked up myself. Instead of snow, the sky is full of stars. The sky seems like it's on fire, or frozen over, or awash, with a sea of twinkling lights. The way they shine out, singular points in the darkness, is about mercilessly beautiful. And I inhale, filling my lungs with the night air. It's a weird feeling. The air we breathe at night is no different than during the day, and yet there's something about it. Like the world itself is somehow different. It kinda is, considering it's made a full revolution around its axis. Obvious, yet awe-inspiring at the same time. It's still tonight, with hardly any breeze, but unlike summer, the air itself feels horribly heavy. The air I inhale seems to sink deep inside my lungs, weighing me down. My chest aches faintly, and even after closing my eyes, I can still see the night sky in all its usual glory. Yuki stands there, shivering in the cold, and yet beaming with happiness, while Yoi looks like she's praying. And they're both here with me. Damn, it makes it seem like I love both of them. Doesn't it make it seem like Yoi's really the true second heroine versus Rina? Right. Because it seemed like the main protagonist is catching feelings for Yayoi a lot, to be honest. Obviously, we love Yuki. It's like these two girls, that's his favorite girls, right? That's what it's giving me in this sentence. They're both here with me. This isn't a dream or anything. A lot has happened, and yet I'm still pretty happy with this reality, all things considered. Who knows what the future may bring, but there's no point in worrying over it. A lot of things have changed in a number of ways, but at least for now, the Yuki I know is still here with me. I finally released the air I've been holding in my lungs. A large white cloud envelops me. I glance over at Yuki, and our eyes meet. Her voice trembles audibly. Time to go back inside? I put my hand on the door frame, leading back into my apartment, and she gives me a slightly troubled look. She turns her gaze down at the ground. She wants to stay outside. Okay then. I gently wrap my arm around her shoulders. You're not cold? Aw. Attakai. She says, a sense of peace behind her embarrassment. She snuggles up to me, resting her head on my chest. Each exhaled breath from her lungs enveloped my body in warmth. Aww. She murmurs, her face pressed against my chest. Me too. I say while nuzzling my cheek against the top of her head. I can feel her body heat against my painful, almost painfully numb cheek through her fine hair. I wish we could stay like this forever. I suddenly remember Yayoi's there and feel slightly embarrassed, but she quietly stares off into the dark night sky as if we're not there. Yayoi, Yuki, and I all stand there motionlessly for a few moments longer. See, it feels like this is the three, right? Like, it's Yayoi, Yuki, and me. And then White Album 2, it'll be Kazusa, Sesuna, and me. I think Yayoi's Kazusa. I think she fits more. Kazusa is like a mix of characters. She like a little bit of Mana, a little bit of Rina, a little bit of Yayoi. You think Kazusa is the embodiment of the rest of the White Album heroines? Maybe. And then Sesuna is the spirit of Yuki. And then the other girls in the White Album too is just added fillers. Yeah, this is the main three. Honestly, when I think of White Album, I think of Yayoi and Yuki. At least for me right now. After finally coming back inside and warming up to their half-frozen bodies, the two girls announced it's time to head home. No sweat. You gotta do what you gotta do. Come back anytime. I'll be waiting. She simply nods in response. Yo bows politely in my direction, a stone face as always. Huh? See, this is why, man, I can't wait for Yayoi, right? Look, she's so mysterious. I wonder what she means right here. She looks like she wants to say something, but instead,
それでは
I wonder what she wanted to say. She bows once more before stepping outside. Even after they leave, the door closed behind them. I can clearly hear the sound of Yayoi high heels walking away into the distance. That was kind of fun. I think to myself as I head back to bed and lie down. I close my eyes, intending to rest for a few seconds, but I soon drift off into a deep sleep. I do that sometimes too. I just wanted to close my eyes. Oh, we skipped New Year's. What the hell? Guess we just sleeping. We sleeped in for New Year's. Alright, this is the big day. This is where we have to go to Yuki and support her. Oh, it's my first day on a job of the new year. Let's do this. Alright, that's why. Today I'm an assistant for Rina film tests. I feel kind of lucky to start the year by getting to work with her. Wait a minute. Who's that walking over there? It looks like Yuki. She's already back to work? Well, maybe already is the wrong word considering she didn't get any time off. Hey, Yuki! Yeah, hey, Yuki. Huh? She seems different from usual. Stiffer, or rather. Yeah, I'm helping Rina shoot. Is something wrong? You seem down. About what?
そんな硬くなんなくたっていいぜ、ゆきちゃん。ただ見てるだけでいいんだからさ。
エイジ。
お、青年。君はリナのところの手伝いか。
Oh, we saw this already in the first playthrough. Huh? What are you talking about? Does that mean our first playthrough is majority of Yuki, right?
いいもの。
I guess we did majority Yuki around the first playthrough. He grins at me.
おい、FD さん。彼、
This
俺のアシスタントに
is messed up, man. Why we're so happy together? And then we go to another route. It's like, fuck. Yuki. See, Yuki said is messed up. Huh? Wait. He can't just do whatever he wants.
いいって。
Great. Now I'm a rental item. Inside the studio, the stage is all set up. The whole staff assembled, and Rina's already on standby. Despite being nothing more than a film's test, everyone seems more on edge than usual. What's going on?
カメラテストさ。映してみてどんな画面になるかな。
I could figure it out that much.
リナちゃんも新曲。
Huh? Rina has a new song? That means they rented out a studio at the station for a test shot. That would explain why everyone's so tense. Even Yuki. Hang on. Then Yuki's here to watch?
尾形さんが見ておいた方がいいって。
He did?
音楽祭でライバルになるから。
Oh, he says something like that to her. Especially now.
さて、コックピットでモニターするか。
With that, the lights in the studio go down. Get to see Rina. You know, for a girl that's on the cover, we don't see much of Rina. I see more Yayoi. You think Yayoi is secret heroine? I think Yayoi is secret heroine. Secret main heroine, I should say. Well, I guess it's 5 main heroine technically. I had to look everywhere. She looked pretty good. I give her that. That was amazing. Rina is really something else. She's the real deal. Huh? I suddenly feel something touching my hand. Looking down, I see Yuki place her hand on top of mine. Yuki? I whisper her name questioningly, but she doesn't seem to notice. Her attention is focused entirely on the TV screen, where Rina, her senpai, friend, and rival, is performing. The look on her face is serious, devoid of even a hint of admiration, just pain, anxiety, and sadness. I'm assuming she reached out to me without being fully aware of what she was doing, though I never realized she thought of me as a pillar of support. Yuki, still lost in the scene before us, and lightly squeezed her hand back. She continued holding my hand in hers for entirely of the film test, never letting go once. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Mana. That was just a...
リナ、もう少し体だけ動かせないか。顔が動きすぎてる。
AG barely stepped back into the studio before barking orders at Rina.
トウヤくん、
Huh?
すごかった。
Yeah. I can say her anxiety has only doubled. Having watched Rina sing with a gondor is simply incomparable to Yuki's own stage presence. I understand how she feels.
どうだった、ユキちゃん。
すごかったです。
そうか。インスパイアされるところでも見つかったか。
いや。
Oh, Yuki. Even she's not entirely sure how she feels right now after watching that.
不安かい？
Her surprise causes me to look up. Very, from what I can tell.
心配しなくていいぜ、ユキちゃん。
And with that, he takes her hand lightly in his.
また、あれに負けないくらいの曲書いてあげるからさ。
Oh, Yuki. That's a bizarre itch buzzing dully in my head. It's partly jealousy, but also something else. That's right. AG has the power to make all of Yuki's anxiety go away. He has the power to make all her dreams come true. And maybe, just maybe, she'd be better off relying on him instead of me.
兄さん？
Why did her entire titties jiggle?
うわっ！
何もトウヤくんまで一緒に。
Oh, Rina. I forgot when's the last time we talked. Not on purpose. I was dragged into this.
それよりも兄さん、何しているのよ。指示を出したらそれでおしまい？怠けないでよ。
怠けてなんかないぞ。俺、ほら、ユキちゃんにも指示を。
あまり面白いこと言っていると、私もユキに面白いことを教えるわよ。面白いこと？
What could those be?
いいな。あ、俺から見て、お前のステップは。
Fully flustered, he hurries Rina back toward the stage. What kind of weird stories are we talking about here?
トウヤくん。
Hmm?
私、もうちょっと頑張ってみるね。
Okay. I nod. I feel a momentary pang of guilt for even considering letting Yuki rely on someone other than me. I can't just abandon her and run off alone. There's not much I can say in this situation, but do your best you can. And she nods back.
あ、
Oh, AG. AG suddenly comes running out of the studio. Yuki's not with him? Maybe she's still inside.
ユキちゃんなら、弥生姉さんに任せてきた。あ、
What's wrong?
怒られた。
By her, you mean Rina?
めちゃくちゃにな。
She's terrifying. Can I ask you something?
Hmm?
What's the point of bringing Yuki's here? I don't get why you wanted her to watch Rina's performance.
まずかったか？
Kind of. Anyone can see that Yuki's only more anxious than before. At the time, she really needs to feel less stressed, not more. He snores, seemingly unimpressed with my lecture.
音楽祭のステージの上でなら、リナに怯えてもいいのか？
No, but still.
怯えられるのは今だけだ。さっき、君と二人だけだった時、ユキちゃんは君に何て言った？
What? What did she say? That she keep doing her best.
早いな。でも、だろ
Huh?
リナの抵抗を見てももう回復してる。今日の頑張るが、これまでのと同じ頑張るなのか考えてみたらどうだ
Oh, he's got a point. He's giving me insight into Yuki's I wouldn't have realized on my own, which is kind of annoying.
そういうわけだ。俺も頑張らなきゃいけないし、君も頑張らなきゃいけない。
Sure, he included me, though I'm not sure why. I have no idea what he's getting at.
いずれ勝負は尽くす。
With that overly suggestive line, Eiichi walks off in the direction of the vending machine. A fight, huh? It's a loaded word, and I get the feeling I've been dragged into it whether I like it or not. After making sure Yuki gets to where she needs to be, I end up working a full days before heading home. Full days. Does that mean I get paid by the hourly, right? Let's see. The next event is the 5th. Alright. So the 3rd and 4th is free day. Nope. Hey, can I just stay home? I don't want to talk to them, to be honest. That's gonna skip, man. No cheating. No cheating. Well, can I work on my literature skills? Just for a little bit. You know, I feel like I gotta go downtown. You know, sometimes I gotta get smarter. See, I'm only level 3 in entertainment. My literature is down the toilet. Let's get smarter. I was thinking of picking up a book to read. Do you have any recommendations? He likes the person to go with a quest like this. While Akira certainly knows more than a thing or two about books, his taste is a little too gross for me. I like poetry. It's a word I'm completely unfamiliar with. I consider trying it out though. I know you were into novels, but I didn't realize you read poetry too. Hey. She really is an almighty literally goddess. She might be young, but she's still older than me. Only about a year. Okay then, what would you suggest I start with? Man, she's so cute. Great. Oh my god, I like her pose. Oh, it's gone. She knows. Oh yeah?
前から読もうって思ってたんだけど、結局この間まで読まないままで、読書の秋とかの口実でやっと読んだの。
Wow. I never realized someone like Misaki, who loves reading, would need an excuse to pick up a book. You find his writing entertaining?
面白かったっていうか、とにかく言葉の一つ一つが綺麗なの。なんていうか。詩の中の太陽の光が本当に自分に降り注いでくるみたいで。
Dang, he sounds amazing.
なんてちょっと変だね。でもそのくらい綺麗な言葉なの。
綺麗な。Wow. Her description of his work is enough to pull me in, despite my total disinterest in literature.
今ここに持ってるから貸してあげようか。
Huh? Really? I guess she did mention how she only recently became a fan of his work.
私の趣味だから藤井君の好みに合うかどうかわからないけど。
As she says that, she hands me a paperback book of the size of an ordinary novel. Thanks, I'll give it a shot. But I warn you in advance, I'm a really slow reader.
返すのいつでもいいから。
I ain't giving this back, sorry.
趣味に合わなかったら最後まで読まなくて返してもらってもいいし。
Sure. Based on the way she described it earlier, I doubt I hate it that much. Are you really sure though? Doesn't this book mean a lot to you?
でも私もう読んじゃったし、それに藤井君だったら大切に読んでくれそうだし。
Why do you trust me? What did I do to earn your trust? Yep. I absolutely read it carefully. In fact, knowing that it's one of Misaki's favorite books, I will protect it with my life. Thanks for letting me borrow it, Misaki. Seeing her delighted smile, I carefully placed the book in my bag. Carefully. Alright, it's the 5th. Okay, now we can go to Echoes. Yuki? Yeah. Hey boss, good morning. I have a feeling today's gonna be pretty slow. It does me a look of agreement. Though it'd probably be bad if the owner himself says something like that. He seems amused, at least I think. Today really is pretty slow. There's not much I can do if no one wants to stop by. The boss, swaying slightly in his chair, in time to the blue rock song playing in the cafe, seems to be asleep. You know, I really love blues rock. I think that's a good mix because it focuses like jazz play bass, like slap bass, right? With the electric guitar, it's pretty nice. Obviously, the chill on the hi-hats, right? This is basically almost blues rock, or pretty much. It's about that time to close up shop. And though it's so dead right now, you might as well already be closed. And just as the thought crosses my mind. Welcome. Yuki, did you just finish up? She sounds exhausted.
休憩みたいなもの。これからまたスタジオの方に戻ってレッスンを受けなきゃいけないから。
You still have more work to do. I glanced up at the clock on the wall. In the shorthand, it's already closing in on midnight. If you work any later, you won't have time to go home and sleep.
今日も多分泊まり込みだから。
Huh? She lets out a tired chuckle. But there aren't any beds or anything at the station.
テレビ局のスタジオって意味じゃなくて、尾形さんの。
But she could finish. Welcome.
お時間はよろしいでしょうか。
Yep, we are. Come on in. I guess I should have presumed they came together.
恐れ入ります。
She sits down next to Yuki.
ユキさん、今スタジオとか。
Stadio. Studio.
大丈夫。場所とかスケジュールとか全然言ってないから。
それならいいというものでもございませんが。
Then Yayoi turns to me.
ユキさんが音楽祭に出場なさるのはご存知ですね。
Yeah. I glance over at the boss. He's pretending he can't hear us. The mark of a true professional, able to forget things whenever he wants.
そのためにユキさんは今月上旬からどこに所在するかは申し上げられませんが、尾形さんの音楽スタジオと
音楽スタ
各テレ
ジオ。
ビ局を往復する毎日になりそうです。
テレビ。How you say station?
そのためにユキさんは今月上旬からどこに所在するかは申し上げられませんが、尾形さんの音楽スタジオと各テレビ局を往復する毎日になりそうです。
Oh, okay. That's a hard word to say. Starting this month? Isn't it a bit early?
ええ。それにまたテレビの方の仕事も抑えていく予定です。不本意ではありますけれど。
弥生さん。
したがってこれから数週間、ユキさんと個人的なアクセスは不可能と考えています。
Let me check the schedule. Oh, she's right.
弥生さん、そんなこと言っちゃって。
Yeah, I won't be hanging out with Yuki. Yeah, I guess the time that we don't hang out with Yuki, I think I'll probably just sleep in, right? I don't want to advance my relationship with the other girls, so I'll probably just skip those days.
ここまでです、ユキさ
It's gonna be like a 2-week period of nothing.
ん。情報として藤井さんにお話しできるのはここまでです。これ以上は。
She smiles softly at Yuki. I get it. She's making it clear what the boundaries are in front of Yuki to keep her from inadvertently talking about things she shouldn't in mixed company. I guess she's worried Yuki might accidentally tell me her schedule or where AG's studio is, prompting me to drop by unannounced. What's that? Oh. I never go that far, but still, I understand why she's considering and aware of possibilities.
そういうことなの。ごめんね、トウヤくん。
It's okay. I understand. Don't worry about it.
うん。ごめんね。
She brightens up a little. I return her smile with one of my own, though I'm still a little worried. Even when Yayoi and Rina are with her, that doesn't change the fact that she'll be spending a lot of time in AG's studio moving forward. I know I'm overthinking this, but I can't deny the seed of suspicion and anxiety that's planted in my mind. Suspicion towards Yuki? No. I prefer to think of it as being towards AG.
どうしたの？
Huh?
なんだか私の顔じっと見てて。
It's nothing. Besides, there's nothing wrong with me looking at you, right? I like that. Yayoi just smiling at me. Why are you smiling at me? She's smiling at Yuki. But the game makes her smile at me. Stop it! Stop smiling at me.
いいけど、恥ずかしいから。
It's not like that. Can't they just like put Yuki in the middle? We're not talking to Yayoi anymore. She can just go away. Please. Now Yayoi's looking at us. Oh, now she's coming in. Okay, never mind. Though she doesn't really seem to care.
トウヤくん、ちょっと疲れてる？
Huh?
あんまり無理しないでね。トウヤくんが病気になんてなっちゃっても、私今の状態じゃ言ってあげられそうもないし。
Don't worry about me. Still, I realize I have to be a little more careful than usual. If anything happens to me, Yuki would definitely worry, which could affect her work. The last thing I want to do is make her more stressed or interfere with her job. Who do you think is tougher, me or you?
それもそうだね。じゃあ大丈夫だね。
We're both strong. Cool. If you're okay, then I'm okay. She finally blesses me with a relief laughed.
大丈夫だよ。トウヤくんが大丈夫なんだったら、私も大丈夫。
Oh yeah? Daijobu. You daijobu, I daijobu. Yuki and Yo grabbed a light and quick meal. Before long, they're already getting ready to go.
それじゃあ頑張ろうね、トウヤくん。
I will. You too. I glance over at Yoi, who's walking away.
さっきは弥生さん、きついこと言っちゃってごめんね。本当のことなんだけど。
I said it's fine. Seriously, don't worry about it.
でもね、
She still lowers her voice.
多分この時間だったらここに食事に出られるって思うから、お話とかはできそうだよ。
Really? I lower my voice to match her conspiratorial tone. I'm sure Yoi will find out that we're up to right away, but I'm still on board. The sneaking around is honestly kind of exciting. If I'm not busy, I'll be here. Though I can't promise I always will be.
いいよ、それでも少しでも会えたら嬉しいから。うん、それじゃあ行くね。
Okay, sure. Good luck.
頑張る。
We say our goodbye normally and she leaves the cafe. That's my girl. Should I be happy or sad about this situation? I honestly have no idea, but I do know that there's no way I can abandon Yuki when she's working so hard all by herself. Alright. Let me see. What the heck? Oh, she doesn't talk to me for 2 weeks. What? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Do we stay home for 2 weeks? Wow, Yuki, I thought you said you're gonna sneak away to Echoes. Dang, she never did. Yeah, I guess it's fine. But with that, that's a good stopping point. I think it's a good stopping point. Alright. So far, so good. Most of the scenes we've seen already from the first playthrough. So that's why in the first playthrough, I try to do like the worst of the worst choices. But I don't know how it happened. I ended up on Yuki route in the first playthrough. So a lot of the scenes that we saw is just repeats. They honestly don't really fit well in the mood. Like what happened to Yayoi aggression towards the main character, right? Like she did like some really weird scheme to make him not go near Yuki, and now we just forget about it and pretend, oh, we're cool again, right? That's kind of weird, but that's just the nature of the game, right? Because there's so many scenes and possibilities that you can go through that it just jumbles up together sometimes if you're not too careful. And because of that, it can make one scene feels like, oh, she hates me, and the next scene is just like it never happened. Whatever we just did never happened. It's weird, but like I said, it's just the nature of the game. But anyway, yep, that's it for this playthrough. Well, at least this part. We'll play more next time. Appreciate when I stopped by. It's been cool. I'm gonna play more White Album later. Bye.